Today in this video, we're going to talk about another way that we can tell the world and show the world Jesus. And that way is baptism.
Oh boy.
Ski. Here we go. I think baptism is one of those things that if you're unfamiliar with Christianity or church or baptism and you're watching it for the first time ever, and you're totally clueless on what's happening, it can seem a little strange. I mean, you show up at church and then all of a sudden you watch somebody get dunked in water and then the crowd's like, yeah, that was beautiful. And you wonder, what is going on? Let's take a few moments and just break down what baptism is. But in order to tell you what it is, I think I need to first clarify what it is not. Baptism is not salvation. You know, we talked in the first video how we needed saving. Like, you need saving, I needed saving. And Jesus came into this world and he laid down his life for us. He died for us, and 3 days later came back to life, and in doing so accomplished something amazing, something that you and I have access to. That through our belief in Jesus, through our belief in who he is, who he said he is, and his action on the cross and dying for us and coming back to life, we can have a personal relationship with God. Now when we make that decision, that's that. We're adopted into God's family. And baptism doesn't really have anything to do with our salvation. And not getting baptized doesn't take anything away from our salvation. Baptism is simply a symbol. Let me give you an analogy. You might have heard of this before, but take my wedding ring. See, I have a wedding ring here. I've been married for 6 years, and 6 years ago, my wife gave me this ring, and I gave her one. 6 years ago, we both made a commitment to each other that we were going to spend the rest of our lives with each other. We were going to be committed to each other, and we we're going to love each other no matter what, through thick and thin, ups and downs, highs and lows, all that good stuff. And this ring is a symbol of that marriage. See, when I go places, people see this ring, they know that there's someone out there that I've committed my life to. And same with my wife, when they see her ring, they know that she's committed her life to somebody else. Now, when I take this ring off, I'm still married. Thank goodness, because sometimes I lose my ring. But I'm still married when I take this ring off, because the commitment to my wife is on the inside. I made an internal commitment to her. The ring is simply an outward symbol of that internal commitment. That's what baptism is. Baptism is an outward symbol of an internal commitment that we've made to Jesus. And baptism is a great way that we can show the world our decision to follow Jesus. Now why? Why baptism? Why do we do this? Well, I mean, first and foremost, Jesus told us we should, so let's just kind of go with that guy. But also, it's a great way to show the world our faith in Jesus. Like we said, it's an internal commitment. People don't always notice that. They don't always know this information about us, that we're following Jesus with our life. So we get baptized as a way to show the world and tell the world what Jesus has done in our life, what he's done for us, how he's changed our lives, the impact he's had on us. Great news. If you've ever wondered about baptism, thought maybe this is something you'd like to move forward with, you've made the decision to trust Jesus with your life, like, I'm kind of feeling like taking this next step. Or perhaps you've just had questions about it. Or maybe you've done it before, but you're thinking, I know so much more about it now than I did when I was younger. If you'd like to have some of those questions answered, or maybe even go public with your faith and get baptized, we have an event coming up called Next Night. You might have heard of Next Night. It's an awesome night. It's just for you guys. It's just for middle school and high schoolers. It's gonna be incredible. It's happening November 6th. But it's an amazing night where we get to worship together, hang out with our small groups, but most importantly, we get to watch people go public with their faith, to get baptized, to stand in front of everybody and say, I've made a commitment to follow Jesus, I'm proud of it, and I wanna tell the world about it. So if you'd like to go public with your faith, if you'd like to get baptized, you can do that. You can sign up. There's going to be a slide at the end of this talk with a website that you can follow and get registered, and somebody will reach out to you and we'll get you started in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Love you. Subscribe to the channel below.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe. You have an amazing Wednesday.